So this going down south for better weather's working out well so far. So this is Big Al's Gator City. Wow, look at the size of those yachts. The 1986 Flight of the Navigator house. It's a sad moment. We're leaving Mrs. Bazza and Bazza.
He's not bothered.
Bazza's upstairs.
He's upstairs. He's not bothered. He's on like, bye.
He's on a work call. So we're saying goodbye to these guys. But we will see them again before
Next
we go
week.
home. We are coming back and hopefully go out for a meal as well. So we've got the car packed and we'll update it when we get in the car. First stop, coffee. Ooh, nice. So nice, so nice. What's that?
I'm gonna get this chicken rice burrito bowl.
What, for your breakfast?
No, for dinner.
Some fruit and a pastry for the road. And Nick's going for French vanilla. Is that your set favourite?
Yeah, but yesterday it had run out.
Uh-oh. What about a cinnamon bun?
I've had some of that already.
Don't like it. I just want a regular, smooth and mellow. Got his Wawas. Nick's had a apple fritter.
Oh, delicious.
So
very sticky.
I'm just going to explain what we're doing today. We've left the Bazzers a little bit earlier actually than we were intending to, but because this weather is so bad, we thought we'd go down south a little bit where the weather is supposed to be a little bit warmer and better.
Our destination is the Keys. Well, Key Largo. We're not going to go right out to the end of the Keys.
Well, first of all, we're going to call up Fort Lauderdale because Nick's favourite film when he was younger, one of them, was Flight of the Navigator, and I loved it as well.
And since we've been here and the last trip, we've been listening to the Flight of the Navigator soundtrack because Flight of the Navigator was filmed in Florida.
Yeah.
Now, Adam the Woo, who is another vlogger, he did a video on all the filming locations, and that is just up my street. I love doing that, as you've seen when we did the filming locations for January 20.
Yeah. So we thought, while the weather's rubbish, let's just set off somewhere and have a little mini road trip adventure. So we're going there today, and we'll show you some Flight of the Navigator.
We've got to find it first.
Point.
Obviously, it's 20-30 odd years ago since this film was out, so we've got to literally try and piece it together because obviously infrastructure is going to change since then. So the first place we're going is Al's Gator Farm, which is where the Flight of the Navigator spaceship came down and landed at the garage station, and
the guy came out and just stared at it and didn't speak.
Big Al, Max called him, and he basically went and phoned his mum to tell him that he was coming home. So we're going to find that. Now it's actually a horse ranch now, so it's probably not going to be recognisable, but you'll be able to see from the tree line and things like that.
I was thinking it was still a garage. We were going for a snack or something.
No, it wasn't even a garage back in the film. It was like a hut.
But,
so
yeah, but they stopped there for petrol, didn't they? Oh, that's what it was.
Petrol,
it was a spaceship. It was a petrol station, wasn't it?
He went to phone his mum.
Yeah, people were coming in for petrol. I have. People were coming in for petrol.
Yeah.
So right, so that's the first stop. It's about 2 hours away, and
then we're going to visit the two homes.
We're having some Flight of the Navigator music on. Let's go. So this going down south for better weather's working out well so far.
We're only about 10 miles south of Kissimmee.
Oh dear me. The bad thing about starting a little road trip with a coffee is I'm gonna need the loo soon.
Yeah, but the thing is, the cup will be empty by then.
Calling off at this service station. It's a very weird one. You turn left to get off.
Oh, it's on an island in the middle. That's why it's confusing.
Oh yeah, it's on the island in the middle.
If we don't stop now, we're going to piss his pants.
Yes, I was just going to say, well, we need the little boy's room. And I'm not going to lie, a little bit peckish.
We daft.
We are about, I can't see on the sat nav, but about an hour away from our first stop. I wish service stations in the UK were like this, where you could get an Earl of sandwich when you went in. Dunkin' Donuts, KFC, Wendy's, Earl of sandwich. Oh, and Mickey Mouse. Not gonna lie, I could just eat one. Right, after falling down from slimming that much. Oh yeah, back into the car. I'm gonna drive. Nick's gonna look up some more info on Flight of the Navigator. I think we're about an hour or so from on the stop. From Big Al's Gator Farm. Yes, that's it. Right, it's about an hour later. We are 6 minutes from Big Al's Gator Farm. Now I do know that this one was actually owned by Al Capone. Whether it was named Big Al after Al Capone or whether it was named Al's Gator Farm after the word alligator, who knows, whatever the writers of the film decided they were going to name it after. But I do know that looking on Google Maps that this place is nothing like it was in the film, but we're just going to go there anyway. It's the first of 6 locations that I've actually plotted on a map. A lot of them are around the Fort Lauderdale and Miami area, en route down to where we're going to be staying tonight in Homestead. So this one's the first stop. The next one will be in about 50 minutes, and we'll try and get some sort of screen grabs from the movie to show you exactly where it was in relation to on the film. Right, we're approaching the area. So there's a massive mansion there. That looks a little bit like what Al's Gator City looked like.
Turn right.
It's going to be very difficult to spot the exact location. Hopefully when we get there, there'll be somebody that we can ask. It's usually a question that gets asked quite a lot.
Here we go, in here.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I think it's private.
Oh.
Right, just nip in. Let's have a look. So,
Is this it then?
yeah, according to Google, this. I wonder if like it was filmed here.
Your destination will be on the right.
So let's park up. It's basically a shop, so we can ask in the shop.
Okay.
Your destination is on the right.
Right, so we're gonna ask these lovely people where the filming location is for Flight of the Navigator.
Come on, let's ask.
Hopefully they'll know. Right, we're just coming into the store. Apparently the woman in here may know. Right, so the guys in there said that obviously it's not here anymore, but there used to be a gas station like out on this trail and round the back there. So we're just going to walk on this trail. They've never actually seen the movie.
No.
It didn't
We
sound
showed
like
them the clip
yeah.
from the movie on YouTube.
They were
and he
very
basically
interested
said
in it.
It's basically, one of the ladies does remember it, and it was
Yeah.
filmed on like one of the back things here.
Yeah.
But the guys just said that walk on this road and go down the back. They said it's
Watch out
said
for snakes.
He walks out there all the time. Don't do that to me. Said he walks down here all the time, and it's somewhere on the back. It's a gas station that they started building and they never finished it. So.
Wonder if there's an Earl sandwich back here.
Right, we found it. So if you look at the screen still that we're putting on the screen now, which will actually is on the phone, but we'll put it on the screen, you can see the white picket fence in the upper right hand corner, which is basically on this road here. So this exact spot is where they had the fake gas station, and then the car pulled up on the road here and went down here. And obviously there's 36 years of build, so there's obviously houses that weren't there, but you can see the kind of backdrop where it would have been open. So this is Big Al's Gator City. Amazing, isn't it? That we found it. Right, let's go back. Let's go back and explain to the guy who was really interested. Give him a card and explain that we found it, and I'll take some pictures for Patreon.
Right, just heading back in to give the guys a card. They want to have a look at the channel when we do this video. And I think they're going to watch Flight of the Navigator 2.
This area
Look at this is where it was.
So if you look on here, you can see
The white fence.
same fence.
No way.
So
What is that?
That's the ship.
that's a ship from the film.
From the film.
What?
So 36 years ago, it was a filming location here.
Need to watch the film.
I got
It's
it.
a very old film.
It's a Disney film now, isn't it? It's on
Yeah.
Disney Plus, I think.
I got Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah, I think it's on there,
It's on
yeah.
there. So if you just search for Flight of the Navigator, it's on there.
Supposedly, Smokey and the Bandit, right? That was the same gas station.
Yeah.
There's a couple, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
right.
Burt Reynolds used to own.
Burt Reynolds, right.
Ah, right, yeah.
He did that as
Yeah.
well.
Right, Lee's gone to the toilet. I'm just heading back to the car. So that's location 1. Very giddy at the minute, because I never thought we'd find that, because when you look on Google Maps, there's absolutely no reference to it at all. It was only when the guy told us to walk on the trail down the back that we actually saw the picket fence, and then kind of triangulated, we just unlocked the car, triangulated
the locations, and I cannot believe we've actually found that one. So on to the next one.
Lovely guys in there, really helpful and friendly. So hopefully they're going to find the joys of Flight of the Navigator 36 years later on Disney Plus.
They probably weren't even born when.
No, probably not.
That's why they never heard of it.
Yeah.
But they did say they had Disney Plus. So
yeah, they were very interested to know that. I guess they were workers there, and they work where that film was made. And he knew that. What did he say? Smokey and the Bandit.
He knew that Smokey and the Bandit was filmed here as well. I did know that. I'd read that online. But Burt Reynolds has owned the ranch, and Al Capone's owned the ranch here. I mean, at the minute, it's like a town and country place that sells horse supplies, like a pet shop kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then there's hay bales at the back. But right at the back, there's like a development. But we were lucky that we actually found the picket fence that matched up to the film. It's very hard to see Al's Gator City there, but we definitely kind of coordinated it. Yeah. So right, so the next location is, hold on, let me load it up. It is the Freeman's house from 1978. So it was the very first house and the very last house in the Flight of the Navigator film, which was on the waterfront. So if you've seen the film, when we get there, we will show you some clips and things like that. But that's probably going to take us another 45 minutes, something like that. Right, we're back on the Florida Turnpike. In fact, no, actually, are we on the I-95 now? Yeah, we're on the I-95 now. So this is the coast motorway road that runs from Miami all the way up to, well, not Orlando, but Cocoa and that area. So if we were in reverse now, we'd end up at Kennedy Space Center. But look at the number of lanes. It's actually just reduced. It was 6 lanes 2 minutes ago. It's now 5 lanes. A lot of people say that that's quite intimidating when you're driving on multi-lanes, but it's not. It's actually a lot safer because the traffic's spread out. So we have another 1 hour 6 minutes. I thought it was about 40 minutes away. So I'm going to do a bit more research on the area and try and get some stills from the screen, from the movie, to find out exactly what we're looking for. Temperature has now risen to 27 degrees. It's very humid outside though. I've just checked with the buzzers. Back in Orlando, it's still slashing it down and 14 degrees. So we've made the right decision to come down here. We're both bursting for a pee again. So we're going to stop at a service station. We have still got another 33 minutes to go, another 20 miles before we get to David Freeman's 1978 house. But we're going to stop for a drink first and maybe have a coffee and a snack. Wah wah!
Service ready. 541.
Minutes left to go to the next stop. Started raining slightly again. It's got a little bit grey, but it is 27 outside. It's lovely just to get out of the car and then feel some warmth. Sun's back out and the rain's still there, but
it's dropped 5 degrees now.
It's dropped 5 degrees. It's all over the place today is the weather. Right, heading into beautiful blue sky for a while and then some more clouds. But anyway, this is Fort Lauderdale, the downtown area, one presumes.
Well, Google's just said so.
Oh, is it? Okay. For 40 minutes away from our next stop, which is the house.
The 1978 house. Anybody that's not seen Flight of the Navigator, probably recommend that you go and watch it on Disney Plus before you watch this vlog.
Yeah.
And then everything will make a little bit more sense. For somebody who's kind of like loves classic 80s movies, it's perfect. You'll already know what this is all about and how. I just love those kind of films like Mac and Me, Short Circuit, Cocoon, all the films
it's kind of that era. And if you like Sarah Jessica Parker like I do, it's her film debut.
Yeah. When
she was younger. So I'll just show you the high rises of downtown.
Again, it's all banks.
Yeah. Well, that looks like apartments maybe there.
Maybe.
Eight minutes to go. Another bank. Bolts.
Really?
Is that where he were at the end of the film?
No.
Is that not here?
No. We're going there now.
I like it round here.
Very millionaire-ish, isn't it?
Yeah. Reminds me of kind of LA, kind of.
It's definitely got a California
Yeah,
vibe.
California, that's what I meant. Yeah, California. If you want to check us out in California, check out our January 2020 vlogs where we went and met Nick's brother who lives in California. And we did some vlogging around there at filming locations of other films.
It was a secret day where
Yeah.
we didn't know what was happening.
And I guessed most of them.
You didn't?
I did. I bet the people around here have got a lot of money. Nice cars and nice boats and stuff.
Just round
In
this corner.
800 feet, turn right onto Southeast 5th Street,
So
Idlewood Drive.
I recognise that building.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So I recognise the building, and I will show you it on the clip when we get there. But that is literally straight across from the house where he was watching Jennifer Bradley through his telescope, which you'll see when we get round the corner, as long as we can drive round here.
I'm gonna have to.
Just right
Oh,
here.
I think
Take
it's.
the next right onto Southeast
you
5th
can.
Street, Idlewood Drive.
Oh my God.
God, it's beautiful around here.
So
Imagine
giddy.
like living in these houses where he lived, I presume, in the film. What beautiful view.
In
Right,
800
so-
feet, your destination will be on the right.
Wow, look at the size of those yachts. Bet those cost a pretty penny or two.
Right.
Wow.
Right, come in.
Right, so we're just going out on this jetty, then I'll turn around and you can see the house. Obviously don't want to film it,
Right,
you
so
know, I want to
that's-
be a little bit discreet because it's
So
somebody's
that's the
house.
there,
Yeah.
and the upstairs. Well, come this way a little bit. That's the house there.
Yeah.
You see the upstairs bedroom window where the pink patio is?
Yeah.
You can zoom in a
There.
little bit. That's where he was looking out the window, and he was looking at this jetty here,
Right.
where his girlfriend was on. And then if you recognise the porch, the round porch near the door,
Oh, yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
actually there in the film. The round glass brick bit is what he's banged on the door.
Yeah, when he comes back.
What's so strange is the fact that the house is so close to the road, but on the film it looks like it's really, really far back.
Yeah, I've actually seen the clip this morning of him banging on that door.
So it was renovated after the film, obviously, and the porch area, the round circular roof, was added on. On the film it's just square, but if you get a little bit further forward, you can actually see his upstairs bedroom, which is what you poke the binocular out, the telescope out, to spy on his girlfriend that was, like I said, she was back here on this boat. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's so small compared to what you think what it looks like in the film.
I wonder if I wonder if they like get that little bit as part of their house, and then they can lay there and
Well, I would
just
imagine so.
have that view. Stunning.
So warm.
So humid. It's beautiful now. Still cold back in Orlando, Bazza says, and Chris
Oh my
is
God,
cold.
look at the boats.
I know. Beautiful.
So this is the house at the beginning of the film where they drive up this street here and they basically get out the car, and then right at the end they let fireworks off, and when he comes back from 1986 he basically comes back from the woods and lets fireworks off.
His
They're all
brother?
sat in the boat. His brother and his mum and dad are sat in the boat waiting for him.
Oh right, okay. So this
And
isn't
also,
the
when he gets
house.
to 1986,
Yeah.
he comes and knocks on that door and somebody else
Is living in. So this isn't the house where his brother lets
No.
fireworks. Are we going to that next?
We're going to see that next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of singing going on that pirate ship. Has that fulfilled your childhood dream
Hey?
of seeing the house?
Yeah. It looks very different to the movie.
Yeah, it does.
I can't believe. When you watch, like I said, I can't believe that it looks so close to the road.
Yeah.
I really can't. Movies always make things look
Yeah,
much
different,
more
yeah.
bigger.
Right, what's the next location?
I need to look on the map, but I think it's the other house, or it might be the drawbridge where the spaceship flew in when they came into land at the end of the film. I'll have to check.
So the second house, they live somewhere else, and apparently it's not in the film, but it's a smaller house because they spent, the story is they spent so much money on trying to search for David in the years.
Well, it is in the film,
passed.
but they don't mention the backstory.
Yeah, they don't mention the backstory, so it's a smaller house, the second one when he returns.
Right, we're just passing it on the right hand side just here.
There we go. The first house. On to the second one.
Right, so the next location, I'm just looking, I've got them pinpointed out on Google Maps. The next one is right at the beginning of the film where they are driving back to the house. Just before the scene that I've just talked about, they drop his little kid brother Jeff off with his mates that are playing, and he jumps out the back window and basically calls him like a scuzz bucket and starts shooting him with a water pistol. The next place we're going is actually what people refer to online as the Pyramid House. That's the exact location that it was dropped off. It's about 5 or 6 miles away from here, so we're going to head there.
Okay. We are 19 minutes away from the next one, so I'll just show you down this street as we're going down it. Very patriotic with all the flags.
And then massive skyscrapers at the end of the street.
Ooh,
it's very,
Vino's Wine Bar and Cocktail Lounge.
This one on the left.
Oh yeah, Piazza Italia. It's a shame we haven't got a little bit longer here to fully explore.
Fortunately, we have lots more locations to visit.
Yeah. That reminds me kind of about Cabana Bay.
Apart from it's 8 times higher.
Well, yeah.
You strain your neck looking at top of that.
Just got stopped here at a drawbridge.
I think it's a drawbridge.
Yeah, well, it says drawbridge
There's cars
there.
on the bloody bridge. So
I'm guessing there's a boat waiting to come through there.
Well, there's cars actually on the bridge that have queued back.
No, I don't think they are.
No, I can see them. They're beyond the barrier.
Well, it's not down yet, the barrier. I'll wait for them, I imagine.
They're driving round, trying to sort of shuffle forwards.
Drawbridge coming up. And that boat's starting to head through.
I wonder if they get charged to like lift the road up.
Another one going through. A river cruise boat going through now with loads of people on.
Like a bloody parade, there's about 9.
That's about 4 so far.
I reckon they must back up and
Yeah, and
wait
then
to
just let
traffic
them all
lights on the river
through.
like we've had to wait.
That might be it by the looks of it. Right, we are 3 minutes away from the Pyramid House where Jeff got dropped off by his parents to play with his mates and then threw insults back at David. So we should recognise this one as soon as I see it.
It's starting to thin the road and becoming more overgrown, which is what it looked like in the movie. See if you can spot it.
Can I go play with Billy? I think there was the name's kid, the kid's name.
Right, so it's a Pyramid House on, and I've done. It's probably on the right hand side, I think. No. I don't know how far down it is.
That's it there.
No, it's not.
It's there.
Oh yes, it is. This is it. This is it. Wow.
And he plays there, and then David and his parents drive off down there.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Scuzz bucket."
Yeah. And it's a lot more overgrown, but on the film, when he pulls away, he turns left, and there isn't a left there, so that must have been filmed somewhere else. Let me just turn round, and then we can have a proper look. So there we go. It looks so different in the film.
They've got one of those book lending things outside in the garden. I might go have a look.
Go on then.
Wow, it's so humid out here. This is what Orlando should be like if it wasn't for the Arctic blast up north coming down. Let's have a look what books are in here. Also, I'm going to use it as a little excuse to have a look at the house. So he just ran here. Scout's bucket! Let's see what we've got in here. I'd just be so giddy if there were like a flight of the Navigator booking that they're just leaving for old time's sake. Can't see one. No. Right. There we go. The Pyramid House. Right, Nick's just sharing photos on our Patreon, so we're keeping everyone updated as to what we're doing today. There's lots of our patrons that are Flight of the Navigator fans, and amazingly, quite a lot have never even seen the film or heard of the film.
Yeah.
Such a good, iconic film.
Chris has just messaged us that he's going to watch it.
Oh,
Angela says she's watching
yeah,
it, and
yeah.
Mark says he watched it when he had COVID before Christmas.
Yeah.
Right, so the next location is actually at the side of the ravine when he basically comes back from, when he travels back in time and he wakes up at the side of the ravine.
Yeah.
He wakes up and he actually goes past a water tower.
Yeah.
So we're going to go and find the water tower and we'll show you where it features in the film.
Right, there it is. And it says on it, visit Hollywood, Florida. Did it say that on the film? I don't know, I can't remember.
Not sure. I think on the film you just saw like a red, like an orange dot.
Oh yeah, well I think it's, if that's right, yeah, it's like there is an orange beach chair on it.
Yeah, well on the other side I think there's a dot, and then somewhere down here there's like a ravine area, and that's where they filmed it.
Right, I'll just get it here from the street while the sun is not in the background.
I think in the film it was kind of behind these trees, in this tree line.
I've got to admit, I can't remember that bit in the film. It's one of Nick's like proper favourites. I loved it, but not like Nick did. Not like Karate Kid for me when we went to see Karate Kid's house in January 2020. I was so excited and giddy about that.
Let me...
oh, there we go, that's a good shot.
Better.
Yeah.
So that's in the movie, which we will show you some stills of.
I'll get out, hang on. There we go. Wow, it's warm out here. I'd forgotten what it was like to be humid.
I know. Right, hold on, I'm just trying to get me bearings. There's sun everywhere. Hold on. Right, so in the movie, you actually see, when he climbs out of the ravine, which is kind of just behind this tree line here, you see this water tower. It's a nighttime scene, so it's hard to tell, but that is definitely the water tower, which is basically in Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale. So I'll let Lee to film it while we just drive past, because it's kind of blocked by the trees and it's really difficult at the minute because the sun's kind of over there. But as you can see, that's
a secure facility in there. We're just trying to get out and.
Well, we didn't try to get out. We just tried we tried to take a picture, and the guy said, "Oh, you can't come in." And like, well, we're not trying to. We're just taking a picture from the road. So this is actually a housing estate. So down here and behind us is like a development, and this is like a main public road. So as we drive away, I'm just going to get Lee to do a bit of video so you see what it's like, and then we'll put the stills on from the movie. So there we go. It's almost the reverse of that shot.
Yeah.
From the film. There we go.
Right, the next filming location is the 1986 house when David gets brought back, but he gets brought back to the future, and his parents and brother have moved house, and this is the house that they've moved to.
This is the house that they let the fireworks off on the roof at the end.
And it's 5 minutes from the water tower.
It's also the same house that the police car comes and knocks on the door and says, did you lose a child 8 years ago?
Yeah.
Called David Scott Freeman or whatever
bring
he's
him
called.
back, but then he runs away and goes back into Max's spaceship and tells them to take him away.
Right, so we're here. So this is the house from 1986. This is the house that they set the fireworks off on the roof, and it's just round the corner here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to walk up the onto the bridge, the drawbridge, because during the film the drawbridge was open and Max flew through it. So you'll also see as well round here when we go into the house, you'll actually see the little window where Jeff climbed out and grabbed the box of fireworks and ran up the side steps onto the roof, and then the fireworks let off. So here is the drawbridge that Max flew through, and the house on the end just down here, and it is a tiny house. Let's see if we can find it. Hold on.
So there we go. And then here, where this guy's fishing, is where Max, where David went back into Max, and then his mum and dad were stood on the roadside edge here, waving him to come in. But that is effectively the house. So the little window there, that little window is the one that Jeff climbed out and then ran up the steps. There should be some stairs on the right hand side. Obviously it's 30 odd years ago, so there might not be now, but we'll get from above and we'll see what it looks like. A barracoot, oh right, okay, that's nice. So this is what it looks like from the side, and then obviously you can see the drawbridge there. So we're going to walk up onto this road and look down, and we'll get a bird's eye view.
Nice car. We almost very nearly booked that hotel, Hollywood Beach Resort, and came down last night and stayed here.
We had no idea that the house was actually straight across from it.
But we didn't really think about it until too late, so we didn't.
Right, so the round window there is what Jeff jumped out. I actually thought it was the one on the front, but it's the one at the back. And then he ran past the patio door, and then on that side of the house, the steps, and he climbed on the roof and he let the fireworks off, and you can still see the chimney. It's actually a little bit different to the one on the movie, but he leant at side of the chimney and let the fireworks off, and then the bridge on the right hand side here is basically Max was flying up the coast.
The spaceship.
And it came through the drawbridge, which was open at the time, I think, and parked up on the dock. And that's when there was all the hoo-ha at the end, where he said to his mum, "This is my family, but it's not my home," and Max took him back. So let's get a bit closer and we can have a proper look. Amazing.
It's amazing to think that obviously at some point 30 years ago there was a film crew here and actors and doing that scene in the film.
What do you mean it's not real?
36 years ago. No, unfortunately there was no spaceship here, unless they did bring it down as a prop.
They did. There was two actually built. One was in Hollywood Studios, which is now in Magic Kingdom on the top of a refreshment stand.
Yeah, it's now red.
In an earlier vlog.
Yeah, it's red now.
The other one was more of a larger one, which had the door missing that you could climb inside, but I don't know where that is.
There it is from the front.
So here is where Max docked and floated above the water.
Yeah.
And he basically, his mum and dad were stood on the pavement there waving him, saying, "Come down, come down." And he went back in and flew off.
Oh, look at all that rain over there.
Now,
Billy's Stone Crab Restaurant there.
this is the drawbridge that was up in the air when Max flew down this canalway.
Yeah.
And then in and then to there. Right where the guy's fishing actually. So we're just walking back and you can actually see when he jumped out the little round window, you can see the stairs at the other side and went round and then onto the roof. Right, so we're just walking back down to the front of the house from the top of the bridge, and I'm just going to cross over because if you position the camera just over there and look back at the house, this is the angle that it showed the police car first bringing David back to his parents' house in 1986 to knock on the door and ask them if they'd reported a missing son in 1978. So the car actually comes down here and parks on the corner there, and then they tell David to wait in the car while they go and knock on the door. And then as soon as he sees his mum, he runs out, and then you can obviously see his mum and dad are a little bit older. So let me just get over here and show you it from this angle. So the police car comes down here. Ignore that rumbling, it's somebody going over the bridge. So the police car comes down here, parks up there, and then they go and knock on the door, and David's kind of sat outside there. And wow, the water is so close to the edge here. That's a bit scary. I wonder if these ever get flooded. But there we go. The 1986 flight of the Navigator house.
Right, our final stop for the filming locations is a island or something.
Watson Island in Miami.
Island in Miami, which I'm quite excited about. I've always fancied going to Miami, although I hear kind of different reports.
You're not going to centre, so...
Saying,
left
yeah,
onto
not going to
South
centre.
Dixie Highway.
I can always just say I've been to Miami now, because I'm going to Watson Island, which is where was the start of the film where they were playing frisbees.
Where there was a dog frisbee competition right at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
And you can see the backdrop of the Miami skyscraper skyline.
Okay.
So that's where we're going to go, and then from there that'll be the end of our
Then we go to
locations.
the hotel.
And it's about an hour and a half to Homestead, then, isn't it?
Yeah, to the hotel. getting off at Miami Beach.
Yeah, well, if that bloody
Exit
express
2D.
lanes are what it said you've just looked up,
Yeah,
we'll be walking back.
We went onto some express lanes and it says it might charge us $58, but
Take
then
exit 2D on the left.
2D on the left, and there's a plane coming in there to Miami Airport. Wow,
the
look at
amount
all
of
that.
It's like
You just be careful.
Like a computer game.
You just watch where we're going, freaking out.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
That's ridiculous. Look at the roads.
But it is just one road, as you said before.
It is. You can only be on one road at once.
Yes, exactly. Miami Beach.
I think we'll set a void tolls to get to hotel.
I never thought we'd be going to Miami Beach today.
But we're not.
Well, it's this way. Look at the sun shining off the skyscrapers.
Keep left.
Keep left, Nick. Oh, Miami Beach is that way, 4 miles.
Oh dear.
So we must be close to the beach where we're going anyway. So.
Watson Island we're going.
Oh yeah, Watson Island. That's
Hi,
it.
Daniel.
Monorail, monorail, monorail.
You just can't help yourself.
Must be good to airport that.
Somebody commented on YouTube and said, do you actually say that when the camera's not on? Yes, it does say that when the camera's not on.
I always thought everybody said it when they saw a monorail.
Nobody says it.
Oh, what we're going over here? Oh wow!
Right, so
The
this
cruise
is
port.
Oh.
We're not getting on a cruise though.
I wish.
Not yet, anyway.
So Watson Island is just here, I think.
Okay, look there. There's the Virgin Voyages
Oh yeah.
building. Can't see. Oh yeah, it's down there. The Virgin ship. I can see it. The grey.
Scarlet Lady.
Yeah, I presume so. It's the grey one. Right, we've parked up and we are looking for this scene from the film, which is Watson Park. There's David and his family and these skyscrapers in the back. Obviously it's 31 years ago, 36 years ago even, so there's lots of new skyscrapers now, so we're just kind of trying to match it up to that photo. Look at the size of that yacht. I'd probably call it a mega yacht, and then the skyline at the back. So we're still kind of trying to figure out exactly where it was, but it's somewhere here. All those were in the background. And we think David's family was somewhere here. That skyline was in the background. Obviously it's 36 years ago, so things are changing, and there's now some kind of IGY marinas there, and there's a restaurant there which looks very nice. But there you go, they've even got a helicopter on top of their yacht, which is quite swanky. Right, it's getting a little bit darker now, but I'll just show you one more time as everything's lighting up. A couple of seaplanes there. Norwegian Pearl there. It's got its engines on, so it might be ready to set off. There's the Virgin ship down there. Nick's doing his final patron post before we head off to our hotel.
Yep.
In 1.5 miles, take exit 2 toward US 1, Biscayne Boulevard.
There we go. The Scarlet Lady. I presume that's the Scarlet Lady. Yeah, it is. I can see the name actually. The Virgin Voyages.
This route avoids a slowdown on MacArthur
Norwegian
Causeway in
breakaway.
Guam, Florida,
Google
870
always trying to speak
south.
over me.
Fastest
Royal Caribbean building there. There's a lot of yachts there. Hundreds
money
of them.
there, I know.
Yeah.
Billions of pounds, I reckon, there.
By traffic. We're going on this bridge.
I bet you we're not. There's an hour and 16 minutes to go and it's showing red, so we're definitely going to be in our fair share of it. 48 miles to get down to the gateway to the Keys.
Check out all these skyscrapers. You should be able to see it clearly, yeah.
You'll see it more when we go up the bridge here.
All on there, and it goes all the way down there.
Bloody hell. It's like Manhattan, do you know what I mean? Like on a movie.
Oh yeah, you should be able to see it better when we go over this bridge. There's quite a lot of traffic around at the minute. So it goes, kind of starts there.
Well, it starts left on
and
the
then
left really here. Look
goes
at that.
all the way down there. Just passing Miami Airport, I can see the tails of the plane. Oh, I can hear one. Oh my goodness, there it is.
Landing, aren't
Yeah, landing. Straight above us.
Ooh, I do wish we. I mean, I'm hoping we can get out this city centre quickly.
A lot of traffic here. It is sort of 6:30, so it's kind of
Tons of traffic.
yeah.
And
an hour later.
That was the worst experience of my life.
We've been stuck in Miami rush hour. We went off wrong, had to come back on. We've been this way and that way. There's been a few accidents. Wouldn't recommend driving through Miami at
I've
rush
never
hour.
seen as many. Well, you saw the road when we came in, it was like Spaghetti Junction. Well, going out was twice as bad.
It now feels like a very long day. It is 7:17 at night. We are 15 minutes away from the hotel, thank goodness. We need to get to a petrol station also, and then we need to get some food and some water and maybe even a dessert. Right, we've got to our hotel finally. Nick's just checking in. Hopefully in our room very soon, and then out for food. Right, got our room, it's on the end here. It's very much like the film Poltergeist. This needs a TV to be wheeled out of one of these rooms. I'm just going to show you around the room. I think Nick is tired because he just tried to put his cosmetics bag in the freezer for some reason. It doesn't half remind me of the Red Lion. Well, yeah, cleaner. Although there's nothing wrong with the Red Lion, but this is cleaner. This is well nice. Couple of beds. Oh, I'm going to sleep so well tonight. Most important thing, beer's in the fridge.
Yeah. Next thing, do we go for food?
Yes, I'm
Or do we get
starved.
delivered?
Or
do you want a salad?
let's go for food. So we've got a little coffee machine,
Go on then.
microwave, fridge, freezer, nice bathroom. Very clean, this place. It's one of those places that gets mixed reviews. A lot of people say it's absolutely horrendous. So, but it's like just what happened with the Red Lion, that got really crap reviews, but this is well nice.
Well, we discounted so many yesterday because of one. The one that was basically near the last house on the tour said it had prostitutes in the garden, but when we were in the area, I can probably believe that.
Well, this one has, as we were just checking in, loads of guys were coming up, sort of like maybe college guys in the next 5 rooms along the corridor, and 2 of them have just gone out onto the balcony and they're smoking wacky backy. Like, it smelled
really
very strong.
wacky backy.
Not that I know what it smells like.
At least if they're stoned, they're not going to be like running a rampage.
Yeah, right, let's go for some food because I'm very hungry.
Come on.
Right, we're going to check out this place, Sonny's Barbecue. Because everything else is like Cracker Barrel, which I would have loved to have eaten at, but we don't want to do it again. What else did we say? Pizza Hut. They have sit-downs. Good. I wasn't sure if it was just like a fast foody place, but here we go. Tales from the Pit. Barbecue. Does it? Oh yeah, good. All you can eat smoked pork for $13.99. Right, I'll show you the menu quickly if you're ever in Sonny's BBQ. Barbecue.
BBQ.
I'm tired.
I love a BBQ.
There we go. There's your appetizers. Barbecue pork egg rolls. I don't know why these all you can eat. What did you say? All you can eat pork something or other.
Hi there, how are you?
Great, thank you. Right, we just ordered there, so I had to stop the camera. So we've gone for, well, I've gone for smoked turkey sandwich. It's gone for a grilled chicken sandwich. And then you get some sidekicks, so I've gone for corn on the cob and broccoli. Pit Master Picks there. Pork 3 ways. Ribs and chicken, and you can get beans and stuff.
I'm getting the pulled.
Oh,
Damn it! I wanted the steak burger.
Oh well.
I don't know why I said grilled chicken.
I'm going to tell them quickly.
No, it's fine.
That's fine.
And potato salad.
Yeah.
And a beer.
And then on the back there's some desserts. Oh, cinnamon sugar donut holes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Garden of Eating salads. I did think about a salad, but I thought it's never going to fill me. I'm so hungry.
Food's here. Oh, my potato salad's a funny colour. Let me try it. Oh, yours looks nice. It looks very rustic and very like it did in that restaurant in.
A little bit like Cracker Barrel.
No, nothing like Cracker Barrel. Like that restaurant in St Augustine when we had the brisket, like the 10-hour brisket. And I've just got a garlic bread bun with grilled chicken, pickles, and this potato salad. And my beer's almost run out, so I need to get another one.
Oh, I so need this. I'm absolutely mad, tired. I'm going to go straight.
We haven't drove today, only for an hour.
This is so good. So much turkey in that sandwich, and it comes with all these different barbecue sauces. So there's original, sizzling, smoking, and sweet.
Them two are the best.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like that.
sweet's the best, I
Really
think.
well.
So good. Is the chicken good?
Potato salad.
It's all so
It's
good.
delicious. It's almost it's very sugary, but it's also very barbecue.
So we're
I'm
in-
not a fan of barbecue usually.
Oh no, I love barbecue sauces. We're in Homestead, but I've just googled it, and there is some in Orlando. So if you're in, you know, the area, you can try this place. So good.
Delicious. For the last 10 minutes, I've been trying to work out what the flavour of this is, the smoking one. And stupid as it sounds, it's raspberry. Doesn't it taste of raspberry? It's a spicy barbecue raspberry, but it tastes like a raspberry. It's weird. It's nice, but it's weird. I'm stuffed. I don't want to be there. Is that white chocolate?
I don't know.
Or is it caramel? It looks like caramel. It looks like the stuff you get at Bubba Gump's.
Oh my god, they taste just like seaside donuts.
Well, they are donut balls. Basically, the middle's from the donuts. What's the cream? It looks very vanilla-y.
It's like the cream that you get on a Cinnabon.
Oh my god, like cream frosting. Let me try one.
Wow.
It's spinning around on stick.
That's like,
Powdered sugar. It looks a bit dark, but I think it's just
Yeah.
the grease and the cinnamon on the balls.
they're like seaside donuts with Cinnabon cream.
They're not as fatty as seaside donuts.
No, they're totally healthy for you. It doesn't half feel like we're in the Red Lion. It's exactly the same, but cleaner and brighter. Even when I'm vlogging, I can remember back to March 2019, and it just looks the same in the camera. Exactly. So, my bed, Nick's bed, same as Red Lion. Don't be coming over in the night.
The toilet's different now.
Yeah, the toilet area is a lot better actually.
It's massive.
Yeah.
Where's the this is huge.
Yeah.
It smells so clean
It
and fresh.
does smell very clean and fresh. So this is the best Western at Gateway to the Keys in Homestead. So thanks for watching today, guys. Hope you enjoyed our touring of what is got 9 Flight of the Navigator filming scenes. Nick's just breaking things. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below. I'm off to bed, chill.
Oh, me too.
That food was beautiful.
That sauce was weird, but very nice. Raspberry barbecue sauce. Very strange.
Like I said, I did look it up, and there are Sonny's barbecues around Orlando, so if you ever see one, try it. It was very nice. That corn on the cob was amazing. It was covered in butter, but it was amazing. So tomorrow we're going to explore some of the Florida Keys. That's been the next vlog.
Key Largo, starting with Key Largo.
Which is about
We're gonna
30
take us-
minutes away.
Take us trunks, take us towels, find a nice white sandy beach that looks like the Caribbean, maybe have a little bit of a dip. Stacey's recommended place for lunch, place for dinner, and also as well the sunset is supposed to be really nice. So we're going to do that tomorrow.
See you on that vlog.
Bye for now.